morning, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Raymond West, reaching you live and direct from the Heart of Africa. If you are watching me for the first time, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that recently happened in my city. This story is what transpired right about 2 weeks ago. A serving British military officer, an army major, has just been caught smuggling weapons into Delta State, Nigeria, with the aim of fueling communal crisis in my city. This is what we often talk on this channel every day about the impacts or the activities of colonizers, the interference of foreign powers in the affairs of African people, how the effects of neo-colonialism is affecting us today. Right as we are here on this channel doing our thing, practice our spirituality, a serving British officer, a Major Micah Polo, has just been caught with a massive catchment of arms, over 50 AK-47s, in Nigeria, Delta State. This happened right in my city, in the Niger Delta, in Warri. This is a very serious matter. Why will a serving British officer be smuggling arms, weapons to Nigeria, to a community, an oil-rich community in Nigeria? This can only serve one purpose: to fuel communal crisis, to cause destability, to kill African people, so that they will say, okay, we don't know how to rule or govern ourselves. We are not fit to govern ourselves. Okay, this is a very serious case. You can check this on the news. It's on the internet. British Army officer caught smuggling arms to Nigeria. And the funny thing is that since this happened about 2 weeks ago, I have not seen this news on CNN yet. I am still waiting to see it on CNN. I'm still waiting to see it on Al Jazeera. I'm still waiting to see it on BBC. What is going on right now is that the British government have come out to say that that guy is not a serving officer anymore, that he has been discharged. They first came out with the news that he's not a major, he's a low-ranking officer, a Korofo, the one we call Korofo, private, we not get level. How can a military officer that have no connection, no rank, can have that access to weapons like this, and not only having access, having the ability and capability to smuggle these weapons to African country? What we are hearing now on the news is that the person has been sacked a long time ago. The British government is trying to distance himself as far away from this guy as possible because he has been caught. So what are we not saying here? You can see that since 1960, when they say Nigeria have gotten their independence from the British, it is just a lie. They are still influencing, interfering in our activities and causing fueling crisis, causing instability. This case is a very big case because it involves a certain traditional ruler, so-called Olu of something. Let me just say it is on the news, Olu of Ishekiri, the traditional king of the Ishekiri people in Warri. And this very army officer is an Ishekiri man. He is a tribe, he's from the tribe of the Ishekiri people in Delta State, Warri. So obviously he's working in conjunction with the king because he's an Ishekiri man, according to the news. And he's serving in the UK army. He's a UK citizen, a Nigerian citizen. And is now working to bring arms to harm his tribe so that they can hopefully or maybe defend themselves or attack other tribes that they are having issues with, especially land disputes that is very rampant in Warri. So what we see here is a clear case of foreign interference, weapons trafficking, with the aim of causing a war in Nigeria. Then we say that African people once again don't know how to rule themselves, don't know how to do things. But meanwhile, behind the scene, the British government is fueling insecurity. When I heard the news, why am I not surprised? This is what we have been hearing. Is it not the same this year that the US government said that USAID is sponsoring Boko Haram in Nigeria and sponsoring terrorist organizations all over the world? So what do you think their next door neighbor, the British government, is also doing? Won't they be doing the same thing, sponsoring terrorism all over the world? So we can see America is doing their own sponsoring of terrorism. United Kingdom is doing their own sponsoring of terrorism. France is also doing their own sponsoring of terrorism. So all these Western governments, they are the ones causing problems in Africa. I have said it times and times without number. They will say Africans, we cannot do this, we don't have capacity, we don't have the brain capacity, our leaders is the problem. No, the leaders is not the problem. They are the problem, using these evil leaders to cause problem in our community. Probably they must have told this king that they can give him a lot of power, a lot of support to take over any kingdoms in this in surrounding, to oppress other people. They will support him with money and weapons and whatever. And the king will agree because he wants more power. This is how they influence, pollute, corrupt our leaders and use them to kill other African people. This is the same thing that happened during the time of transatlantic slave trade, where kingdoms and tribes are catching other tribes and selling them into slavery. This is the same method that they are using today. The white man will not come face to face. He will use your African brothers against you. It is the African people that are catching other African people. The white man could not reach many interior places in Africa. The mosquitoes will kill him. The sun will kill him. The terrain is too difficult. What they do, they corrupt, influence, pay other Africans to go inside the jungle, go inside the forest, to catch their fellow Africans from other tribes or other places, or anybody they can catch and carry, and sell them into slavery. This is how the slavery was so rampant. And when they were doing this, these kings will probably think that, oh, we have some international connections, we are too strong, nobody can be able to sell us into slavery, we are the ones selling people into slavery, we will be the most powerful ones, the biggest ones. What happened? At the end of the day, the slavery affected every part of Africa. Everybody was catching everybody. The same person that we tell influenced this king, we also influence the other kingdom. The same Caucasian colonizer will influence every kingdom. Then we have disunity. I will not be surprised if there are other traditional rulers that are involved in this in other parts of Nigeria and Africa. The British government cannot be doing only one thing. They are in everywhere. Anywhere there is natural resources, you have to know that they are there. Niger Delta is the richest place in natural resources for this oil in Nigeria. So I am not surprised that the crisis we have, the instability, the underdevelopment, weaponization of poverty is not natural. It is from somewhere, it is artificial. Now we are seeing some of the people that are responsible for this kind of things now. British government is highly responsible. Many people have stood up for this case, and what I'm seeing now is that they are trying to sweep it under the rug, because this is a high-profile case. It involves a first-class traditional ruler. It involves weapons smuggling. This is tantamount to treason, high treason, with the aim of destabilizing a whole government. But the Nigerian government, I don't know, even major newspapers are not carrying this news. This is what I'm talking about it. I've been monitoring our news channels. They are like ignoring this. This is something we have seen in Russia today. We see it all over the internet. We see it on the major news and newspapers in the internet. But what is happening to our own Nigerian press is not yet in any of the major newspapers in Nigeria. They are trying to sweep this case under the rug. And I know that the influences involved are very high. British government is there. The traditional ruler is there. the harms people. They want this to just go away. They want this case to disappear. Then they will come tomorrow to tell us that we don't know how to rule ourselves. Our leaders are corrupt. Whereas now they are the ones that are smuggling weapons into Africa to kill our people. This is a very painful thing and a very shameful thing, and this needs to stop. Okay? The DSS, the Department of State Services in Nigeria, intercepted Major Polo in a covert operation near Asaba, Delta State, right in my state capital, seizing over 50 AK-47 rifles, 6 pump action guns, and over 3,000 rounds of ammunition. He was later detained at Lagos Airport while attempting to flee the country to the United Kingdom. They say he's not a military soldier. They even want to deny everything about him. But he's still trying to run to the UK. Meaning he came from the UK. And he's a major. He's a high-ranking officer. Now they first say he's not a major. Now they are saying he's not a serving military officer. This is a new story. Story don't they change you. The next thing that we say is no longer a UK citizen. You they see them. You they see the evil people where they worry Africa, the witches and wizards. You they see them. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. So what are we saying now? People are now talking. We want a thorough probe, and this man should go to jail. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria have demanded a full, transparent investigation into this, because this poses a serious security threat to the fragile peace and democratic order we have here. The small country where we manage, where Fulani herdsmen up almost tear one part come out. UK government, they come in Niger Delta now with weapons. This is a serious matter. They won't scatter this country. Small peace where we enjoy for Delta states. Now British government say they won't come take from us. The same people will be saying they are our friends. They want to help us, they love us. Or Commonwealth this, Commonwealth that. Whereas they are selling weapons, sending weapons to your country to give people that will kill you. Which kind of friends? Who need witchcraft when you get this kind of friends? So these are our people, these are our white men lovers that believe that nothing bad can come from these people. See what they are doing now. Why will people that claim to love us, they claim that they are our friends, be sending weapons secretly to our country, to want to use people to use these weapons to kill us? Why? Your friend will never do this to you. We need a thorough probe of this very, very case. We need a thorough probe of this this situation, so that the people that are involved must go to book. The UK government have to be held responsible and accountable. This man is a serving military officer. Now why are they denying him? He's a serving military officer. He's a major, and he's at the same time an Ishekiri man. And the king involved is also an Ishekiri. So I am not surprised. Everything about this case is true. So some people need to be held accountable, responsible, and we need to go. Only God knows how many arms they have already smuggled into the country. Because before it was caught, now it's a sting operation. They have already getting information that weapons are coming to the country. So I believe that this is not the first arms trafficking that this man have done. Only God, nobody knows how many weapons he has sent down to Warri already, to Nigeria. No, we don't know how many weapons. So we need to find out how long this have been going on, all the people involved, so that we can have peace and we can have a sense of safety and sincerity. Over 3,000 bullets. So I think that this is just a tip of the iceberg. The way the UK government is trying to take off their hands, this is a serious, serious matter. It is obvious that the UK government do not love African people. They want to see us dead. They want to see us disappear. They want to see us out of the picture. And this is a very sad incident. So you can see that this is neocolonialism in action. This is how they behave. They pretend to be your friend. Then they secretly undermine your government. They secretly send arms to greedy or selfish traditional rulers and use those arms to kill other tribes. This is how Africa have been enslaved and colonized for a very long time. And they are still doing the same thing. The Lupite still have not changed his spot. And when we talk on this channel, some people will accuse us of say we are biased or racism. And this we are telling the truth of this matter. These colonizers, look at what they are doing in Niger. Look at what they are doing in Cameroon. Look at what they are doing in Chad. This is why people like Abraham Tori took action and stood up to say enough is enough. We have to kick these people out of our country. They are not good for us. They don't mean well for us. They don't want to see us survive. This is the reason. We Africans need to stand up. Enough is enough. We cannot allow them to be corrupting our brothers and sisters in the name of say they are making friends with us. They mean nothing good for us. They still have not mean and they will never mean. Their religion, their worldview, their IMF, their World Bank, every system they have created is to sustain, to support white supremacy and neo-colonialism. Nothing, any kind of thing this guy give you is poison. It's a Trojan horse. This maggot, this Caucasian Neanderthal evil spirit that is working in this world is to destroy all African people, to put us in perpetual slavery, to make sure we does not have peace. For what? For what? We don't know. What did we do to this beast? We don't know. Why would they not leave us alone? They are always envious. They have everything, but they still don't want us to have peace. Sending weapons to our country. Criminals, evil people, reptiles. Can you imagine? Maggots, scallywags, thieves, barbarians, pirates, savages. Now them. You look at the news, we see them wearing suits and NATO, pretending to be good people, speaking through their nose, drinking tea. All this while they are killing people. Always look gentle in public, look like they are holier than Thor. Hypocrites, but secretly they are vampires. Vampires trying to kill African people. These are the ones that kill Diallo. Everything about them is evil. Everything they touch is to destroy that thing. We have to be very careful of this kind of people. Those are our brothers that are running to UK. Any small thing they want to go to you. See what the UK government is doing in Nigeria. Sponsoring terrorism. And they say they are friends of Nigeria. Tomorrow they will call you that we should come and play ball together under Commonwealth. That they will give you to win one tiny gold coin. You will win one tiny gold coin at a time. Why they have steal the old bullion van. Even the little thing we are managing, they don't want us to manage it. They still want to cause crisis in Niger Delta. They want to cause crisis in Delta State. But it will not work. Now devil go shame. God already catch them. See these evil people. So we Africans, we need to be vigilant. I want to thank the DSS for exposing this very thing, because some officers, they will take money. These people, this DSS, some officers, they are corrupt. They will influence them. They will take money and they will let all these things pass. No, we should stand up for Africa. We should stop letting these people corrupt us. And those corrupt journalists that they are giving money to, not to carry this story, it not go better for now. All these are our fake newspapers we have in Nigeria. They will be there pretending to carry news. Then when something happens, they will not tell you the real news anymore. You didn't want to carry this news because they have given you people brand envelopes, selling your African brothers and sisters into slavery. You are all slave traders. It's a shame. There are some newspapers I read every day. Till now, they have not mentioned this news. Some news channels I watch every day. Till now, they have not mentioned this news. They will be mentioning other news. And this is something that directly affects you. This is terrorism. United States government, UK government implicated in sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Directly from the UK military. Is serving measure. The High Commission needs to issue a statement. Of course, they have issued a statement of denial. But we know that they are very, very involved in this case. So we must talk about this so that it will not repeat itself again. So-called evil people in our country selling weapons to corrupt individuals, to kill their fellow African people. For what? Because of pieces of land. Pieces of land. Or what are you dragging? This is a wickedness of the highest order. So now that this has been exposed, we can see that the British government still has its fingers in oppressing Nigeria. And we should be very vigilant of these people. I told you, don't trust these people. If they tell you good money, check your time if the money is really, really good. Anything that comes out of their mouth is not a good thing. No matter how they pretend to say they love Africa, they don't love Africa. They want to always cause problem in Africa. This is their work. This is their destiny. This is their character. This is what they represent. They are not here for any reason but to steal, kill, and destroy. Their own Bible said it now. The devil is Jesus Christ is the devil. And he's here to steal, kill, and destroy. The first slave ship that ever came to Africa was called the good ship Jesus. The good ship Jesus. Jesus is a slave ship. And these are Jesus people. They are not afraid to go to hellfire. They said in their book, thou shalt not steal. But what they do is to steal for a living. And they say, thou shalt not steal. After they have packed all our good, our natural resources, they now give us that book. Forgive your neighbor. And they are still perpetrating the same crime, the same acts of violence against us. Till now. And yet, they give you the Bible. Tell you that your reward is in heaven. While they are stealing everything they can carry in this earth. Stealing everything from you, and they still want to kill you on top. So these people, they'll not be good people. Okay, their way not pure. There's nothing to write home about these people. For these things that they are doing, we need to be very careful of them. They say, show me your friends, I will show you who you are. When you see people associating themselves too much with this Caucasian people, just know, say, if this person, they never compromise them, we should be very careful. Okay? So now they have hold this ban. Now the case is still ongoing, developing. Let's see how it will go. So I say I will talk about this because we have not talked about it enough. This is a very, very serious issue. Whatever these people are planning, they are planning to genocide other tribes in Warri. This can be the only thing. They are planning to destabilize Warri, to kill as much people as possible. This is the only reason for this, and steal their lands. This is what I see in this case. So we should be very careful. And for other people in the state, in the country, we should use this as a test case, and we should be vigilant. Okay, they say, show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. Birds of the same feathers flock together. So I believe a word is enough for the wise, and this is what it is. UK government sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Their person have been caught, and there you have it. The next day we say that our government is this, our government is corrupt, we don't have good leaders, this is our problem, and they are the ones causing the problem in Africa. Okay, so this is what it is. So he who have eyes, let him see. He who have ears, let him hear. Okay, so I think I'll close for today. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, hit the enable all notifications so that when I post my articles, post videos like this, you'll be the first to get it. And of course, if you want to learn African spirituality, this is the place that you need to be. I teach it on this channel. I teach it from the ground floor. I teach it from the history to the science, to the metaphysics and the hardcore spirituality. I have a 6-month program. You will learn the original history of Africa, not the whiteboard version. They teach you in the academic system, the Western fake academic system that is designed to brainwash African people, where they will tell you that civilization started in Greece. That is a very big lie. All the Greek people learned from Africa, and they were all failures. All their philosophers from Strabo, Herodotus, Aristotle, Socrates, and all the names that all of them came to study. If we don't have universities and we don't have knowledge and wisdom and science and mathematics, what were they learning in Africa? Did they come here to pick stone? There's a whole lot of body of things that the Western world is hiding. They're hiding this inside their secret societies, hiding this from the world view so that people will think that they are superior people, that they are good people. They are evil people, Neanderthals. This is what they have. And they have not changed. What do you want to change? Then goat now goat. If goat wear coats, it still be goats. If goat drag bands, it still be goats. Okay? Now so the thing just be. If they shave their beard, they still be goats. You like spray the goat perfume, it still be goats. It go still shit waka. It go still shot bear. Now waiting the baby this so. So you need to open your eye, shine your eye well, make you know. So join my program. I will teach you African history, undiluted, uncorrupted, unadulterated African history and African spirituality. In my channel, I have been able to separate all those nonsense, superstitious belief, all those wasting of time things. I have separated all of them. I have gone straight to the science, and I will teach you that science. I believe in what works and what you can apply to improve your life. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to give you the raw truth. Okay, if you're not in Andoram, now you know. So join my program. It's a 6 months program. It is not expensive. Ignorance is much more expensive. Then if you don't have time or you want to read books, I have written 3 books so far. This one is on quantum physics, the interrelationship between the evil forest and negative space in quantum physics and African spirituality. In this book, I talk about time travel, space travel, negative space, negative time, origin of God, the God Almighty Grand Unified Theory, the nature of this thing, this frequency or this vibration we call God that people are misunderstanding. I talked about the plagiarization of Christianity from ancient spiritual concepts. I talked about the characteristics of the evil forest. I talked about melanin, the structure of melanin, black matter consciousness. I talked about so many powerful topics in this book. This is the first book written on quantum physics, by the way, in the history of Nigeria, even the full West Africa. I have never seen another one. So whether you are advanced, intermediate, or beginner, you need this book to help you understand this science that we are practicing. The so-called quantum physics is simply the study of the minutest particles of nature, the visible and invisible particles of nature, the atomic structure, and what lies beneath it. African spirituality is simply the study of the spirit world, the invisible particles of nature, i.e. things we cannot see with the naked eyes. So African spirituality and quantum physics is one and the same thing. Okay, so don't throw away your African spirituality to the gutter because the white man said it is evil. The white man is lying. The Bible, Christianity is lying. Islam is lying. They don't want you to tap into your spirituality because they don't want you to know, to be powerful. They don't want you to know the truth about life. From here, you will know their true nature, that they have nothing to offer. All they are trying to show you is the things they stole from you. It's what they are repackaging again and giving you like they are creating something new. They have nothing new. We are more ancient than them. We senior them. So to know your African spirituality, you need to study it. And to study it, you need this information that they are hiding from you. This is why they don't teach quantum physics in Africa. No university have this subject in the whole of Nigeria, and Nigeria government is not ashamed, and they don't care. But they have religion, CRS, and all of that nonsense topics that will not improve the nation. This is next level subject, next level technology. We are talking about space age now. Some people are still gathering under the fig leaf of religion. So if you want to know something, read this book. It will help you. Buy this book. Empower yourself. Know your way, not because. Now, advice. So this one is waiting here. Very powerful book. Still relevant for the next 5,000 years. If you never get this book, you never start your spiritual development. This one, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods. Very powerful book. In this book, I was able to compile over 200 spells. 200 spells on different aspects of African applications to help you improve your health, your well-being. There are spells for love, for protection, for prosperity, for treating so many illnesses. So this book is very, very important. It will increase your capacity and your knowledge about herbs. A lot of herbs are here with the so-called botanical names. Easy for you to trace. A lot of simple spells you can do to enhance your life and move your life forward. Powerful spells. Different illnesses are here. Arthritis, or high blood pressure, all those other things they call cholesterol. So many things. The herbs are here. You need to get this book. Okay, real hardcore information. Then this one, the Creme de la Creme, Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension. If you want to know how to make contact with the authentic, original African deities, deities of transformation, of wealth, of reincarnation, powerful deities are here. In this book, I was able to talk about the nature of the deities, the orientation, the personality of these deities, what they represent, what they stand for, how to bring them forth into this physical world, how to manifest them in you, how to call them forth. This book is a grimoire. When we say something is a grimoire, it's like a spiritual textbook whereby you can get formulas to make contact with the deities by yourself. With the power in this book, the knowledge here, you don't need to fly to Africa, you don't need to go to Egypt. You can be able to make contact with the spirits by reading this book and doing the simple rites that I have laid there inside. Okay, get this book, empower yourself. You cannot say you are from Africa, you don't know any single thing about African spirituality, and if you are an adult, you know nothing about African spirituality. You are a disgrace to your ancestors, you are a disgrace to your generation. It's such a shame that you know nothing about your history, nothing about your spirituality, and you still calling yourself an African or a human being. You are 2/3 of a man. So please know something before you leave this earth. Even if you don't want to practice, still know your African spirituality. You have been hearing the story of the enemy for so long. David killed Goliath, and one story from the Bible, let there be light, Adam and Eve. Nonsense that they have been polluting your mind with. It is time for you to know your own ancestor story, your own African story. We are not that bad. If you look at the world today, the people doing all the evil things are not from Africa, they are from Europe. It is the Caucasian race that is doing all the evil thing, that is killing people, spreading terrorism, causing all the havoc in the world, stealing our natural resources. It is not African people. So we are not the bad guys. They are the bad guys. The Catholic Church is a pervert, sick society, pedophile priests, all the scandals, all the nonsense, all the people's fueling war, killing, destabilizing, killing people's government, making sure there is no peace in this world, stealing everything, stealing by trick. It is not African people. So the evil people are the ones ruling the world. So if you call yourself an African and you are still believing these people, it's either you are a traitor or you are very, very stupid. You not get that I want sugarcoat them. You are an idiot. So I am here today to teach you the real thing, real science. Some people will say they not get money to buy a book, but they get money to go shut down club. The three of them is $300. So my books are not cheap. These are powerful information. This one over 200 spells. If I say I teach you one spell for $100, this book should be well over $200. Some people will say they don't have money. This one, $50, they own the cheapest one set. Some people will say they don't have money too. This one is $100. Powerful book, first authentic original African grimoire from Nigeria. Some people will say they don't have money. The three of them is $300, by the way, plus postage. So you don't have excuse not to know anything about your spirituality. You don't have excuse not to know anything about your real history. You've just been dumb. Okay, I'm not trying to insult you, but I'm just trying to be clear. Before you leave this earth as an African man, especially if you have means, African woman, know something about African spirituality, know something about your truth, so that you can teach your children the right thing. Except you are enemy of Africa and you are one of the slaves, one of the evil people that are destroying the African continent, because you are lackadaisical and you have already given yourself to white supremacy. If you know so you want better, knowledge is power. There is no knowledge that is not power. This is why the white man is oppressing Africa, because it makes ignorance a weapon, poverty a weapon, stupidity is not a virtue in the world today. It's okay to be stupid. In African spirituality, it is not a virtue. So you must know something. If you want no books there to read. Don't say nobody never gave you anything. Don't say nobody never teach you anything. Don't say nobody did not tell you. I am here telling you every day. So I will still be here. I don't know how long. I have taught a lot of people African spirituality. I am here for you. So even though they take me out tomorrow, my works will continue to go on. So I have been able to contribute to the advancement and development to Africa and my race, and I will continue doing that. This is my purpose. So you too can do that. You too can do that by reading, simple reading, not carrying a gun, not thinking how to kill your neighbor. Reading will teach you how to live in unity. Knowing the true history will make you understand who the real enemy is. Don't allow anybody to influence you, that they will give you guns to go and kill another tribe, to take their land. We Africans, we are brothers and sisters. We used to be one. Okay, we cannot be selling ourselves into slavery in this modern day. There are ways we can bring unity and prosperity to everybody, and it is through knowledge and wisdom, not by taking guns to kill your fellow man. Okay, it not go work like that. We cannot be like the beasts. We are not like them. We better pass them. We can do better than them. So please don't allow anybody to influence you, to say that we give you guns, free guns to kill your brother, to kill your sister, that we bribe you. Don't allow anybody. We can do better in Africa. We have knowledge. Knowledge is power. So please invest in your study. Advance yourself. There are better ways of doing things. And let's shame these beasts that is coming to influence us. Let's chase them out of our land. Together. Together we are strong. United we stand. Divided we fall. The same thing wey dey happen for goat house could still happen to lion house. They give you gun today, you kill your brother. Tomorrow they will give another African gun that is bigger than yours to come and kill you, to come and take your resources again. This circle will continue. So we need to stop this circle. We need to stop it in our lifetime. Okay, charity begins at home. Okay, so this is my message to my Warri brothers and sisters, to everybody that is interested in living in peace. Okay, we can achieve it, and we can do better. So I thank you very much for today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like my video, share the channel, support the channel. I sell a lot of spiritual items. If you want to buy your native shock, your cowries, your spiritual ointments, soaps, all sorts of things that relate to African spirituality, I sell it here. If you also want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that. You can contact me and a lot more. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.